Hello everyone and welcome back to Commander Clash. This week, we're changing our commander's color identity. Let's see what everyone's running.
Hey, it's Phil, and I'm bringing mono white correct, which is pretty convenient because now I can focus on gaining all that life back that I'm gonna lose from using all this Phyrexian mana.
Hey everyone, it's Richard, and I'm playing mono green burn with O'Hare Axonal.
Yo, so I'm back, and of course, I'm gonna try to color shift one of my recent favorites, the Mind Skinner. You know how red plays. Let's see if we could do some mono red mill, maybe burn mill.
I'm Seth, and I'm playing Reanimator, but I'm mono blue with a deck led by one of the best beards in Magic, Belthur the Defiled. This show is brought to you by our sponsors. You can purchase all the accessories we use on the show over at ultimatecard.com, and you can purchase all your cards over at cardkingdom.com/mtggoldfish. You can also support us by buying some merch over at mtggoldfishmerch.com or directly through Patreon at patreon.com/mtggoldfish, where we post exclusive content like deck tours and post-Commander Clash wrap-ups. 4, 3, 2, 1, Clash on!
Clash on! All right. I'm going to kick things
elapse.
off. I'm going to draw.
Kick us off, Richard.
I got to read my cards.
Us.
I'm going to Manor Gate. When it enters, I choose a color other than green. I'm going to choose red as a callback to original O'Hare.
Whoa, what is?
Go ahead.
All right, I will draw.
Don't mind me. It's just a gate. I need a dual land in my monocolor deck.
Island, go.
Shady. I'm gonna draw. And I'm still a believer. I'm gonna play Entleggen the Farm, and I'm gonna put one of these beautiful dice on here.
Hell, not again.
Two counters. Let's go.
Again.
I mean, it somehow worked. It's been very, very like sketchy looking, but it's worked every time.
It's okay.
What is that?
I don't know about that.
It's remote farm. It taps for 2, but it dies after 2 usages.
Okay. I'm going to play Mountain, and then I'm going to play, actually, something I've been excited to figure out, and what a better week to do it. I'm going to play Ghost Vacuum. I pass.
Draw. I'm going to play Thespian Stage, and then I'm going to play Sylvan Library. We'll get to it on my draw step, but basically I get to look at more cards. Go ahead.
All right, I will draw a card, and I'm going to play an island, and I'm going to start working on filling my graveyard here with a Drowned Secret. So whenever I cast a blue spell, I mill someone for 2, and you can go.
Wait a minute. Are you both mill decks? And then
I'm a Reanimator deck. I'm a self-mill deck. So
you're
Crim might be
and the
helping
Crim has
me,
the Ghost
but
Vacuum
I'm
already?
a
Yeah.
self-mill
The
deck,
Ghost
yeah.
Well, I don't know if
Scary,
Ghost Vacuum
though.
is going to pick off enough.
Okay, I'm gonna play Nykthos, and I'm gonna use this. It's 2 mana, and I'm gonna get one of Colorless, and then I'm gonna spend these 2 to cast a Pearl Medallion. White spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. So I have 1 white left, and
Not
I'm
bad.
going to use it to cast Scholar of New Horizons. It enters
so
with a
good.
counter. I can tap it to remove a counter. Oh, look, I can tap it to remove this counter as well. Remove a counter
Yeah.
from a permanent. I can search my library for a plains card, reveal it. If an opponent controls more lands than you, synergies, you may put the land onto the battlefield instead of your hand. And go.
All right.
So
nothing in
much
graveyards,
tempo.
right? I'll play a Mountain. Then I'm going to go ahead and just play Earth's Mightiest Emblem, a.k.a. Arcane Signet. Pass.
All right. Sylvan Library says, at the beginning of your draw step, you may draw 2 additional cards. If you do, choose 2 cards in your hand drawn this way. For each of those cards, pay 4 life or put them back on top. I pay 4 life. Oh, you don't see this. I pay 4 life. I put this back on top. So,
You could show us, I guess.
I mean, I think you just all saw it, but we'll just ignore that. And then
I didn't. I was looking at my hand.
I'm going to play a basic forest, and then I'm going to cast 3 visits, search my library for 4s, put it on the battlefield, and then I am done my turn.
Classic O'Hare.
Classic O'Hare. What is your
Right.
fancy land over there, Richard?
The Thespian Stage?
It's the
Stage.
Miku.
Oh, it's a
That's a
Thespian
Miku
Stage.
Thespian Stage.
Come on, Seth. You don't know
Oh.
Miku cards?
No, I do not know. I'm not up on my Miku cards. Okay, so since that's a Miku card, I'm gonna play this copy land, and I'm gonna copy the
Miltu.
Nykthos, I think.
Oh,
And when I get the
wow.
blue spell, I get to mill someone for 2. That's gonna be it's gonna be me. Force of Will. Deranged
Oh.
Assistant.
Well, that's a game changer.
That's a
And
game
it's a
changer,
game
baby.
changer.
That's a game
And then,
changer.
Go ahead.
I'm
I
going
searched my
to
entire
draw.
deck. I don't have a non-basic forest.
I'm going to crack this. It dies. I'm going to have 2 white in my mana pool, and I'm going to do this. 3 mana, and it costs 1 less because it's white. So for 6 life, I could cast Keurig. I mean, I got it. So let me read this real quick. Keurig, it costs 4 mana and 3 Phyrexian white mana. It has lifelink for each white in a cost. You may pay 2 life rather than pay that cost whenever you cast a white spell. Put a +1/+1 counter on Keurig. This is gonna be
Good
crazy.
game.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. I mean, maybe we just kill him. He's gonna pay a lot of life here.
Well, white
I
gains
haven't
back a lot of
factored
life. I feel like Carrick was
So
about 10 times as scary as a white card than a black
It
card.
gets worse
Yeah.
than white because you just gain it all.
Yeah, I think there's kind of a
Oh, no!
Two mana players.
Is it infinite?
Yeah, I mean, so the problem with white Keurig is you don't get to draw cards unless, Richard, I'm finally playing it. Who am I going to target with this secret rendezvous for
Oh,
0 mana?
When you're arch enemy, you got a secret rendezvous.
what in the
it's
world
rough.
was the start?
That's
yeah.
nuts.
Okay, Richard, if I target you, do you target me with this next time? Is that politics for the next game?
I don't. I'm
you
playing-
can't be
I'm
politicking
playing
for
green.
future
What
games.
secret
My
rendezvous are you
God.
expecting?
I'm going to choose Seth.
Oh,
Seth and I draw
you.
3.
Let's see. That's what I get for not politicking. Just stay out of stuff and good
3.
things happen.
I'm going to play a Plains, so 1/2 life, colorless and reduction. I'm going to play the Restoration of Iganjo. It enters with a counter.
All right, you got to
Ooh,
ghost
now I
back him
can-
whenever he reanimates.
I can, I might not get to it. I can just get all the planes with this and this because I can
It's
remove
true.
the counter. So
Yeah,
when
wait,
it
wait,
enters,
what?
I'm going to search my library for a
You're
plane.
not even
This
done
is
comboing.
An
You have
absolutely
multiple
absurd
combos?
draw. It
That
an
is,
absurd draw.
Is it? It's
Pretty
just.
good,
It's
so
just Keurig.
It's a counter.
Well, it's very good.
It is-
Keurig is good in
3.
every color. I'm gonna exile the creature, your amalgam or whatever, in your yard.
Oh, the derange assistant? Sure.
Yeah. I'll draw.
I hate to break it to you, Grim, but I don't think you're getting to 6 mana this game to activate
Uh,
your Ghost Vacuum. I don't know if any
well,
of us are.
You know, I fully
I don't know what
agree.
you did, honestly.
I'm gonna play Cemetery Gatekeeper. I'm gonna exile that land that Phil has in the graveyard. So now, whenever anybody
Ooh.
plays a land, they take 2 damage.
Oh, so that if he has Mind
Each
Spirit out, then he starts
miss.
milling us like crazy.
Oh, that's also a Sword as a trigger.
And then I'm gonna play
I mean, if he
Swiftfoot
just
Boot.
plays a stacks life gain piece, then Phil is
I pass.
hooked, I think. That was not it.
No, I don't.
Josh Boots.
1, 2, 3. Uh-oh.
You just gotta take it. You gotta just take all of it to the chin.
We take this card, we put these 2 on back, so we're not going to pay any life. We're playing scared. I'm going to play a Temple of the False God.
Ooh, and you even got 5 lands.
I take 2, 4. I guess we Omen Path Journey. So search a library for up to 5 lands with different names, exile them, and then beginning my end step, put them into play.
That's why Richard was scared about Playverse. Have enter.
Well, yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, Basilisk Gate, Yamamaya Hollow,
Uh,
Planar Nexus, Urza's Tower. All right, I'll just take a forest, I think. These go here, and then I'm just going to go to end step, and then we're going to randomly get a land, and it goes onto the battlefield with Omen Path Journey. Huh, Planar Nexus.
Hey, there you go.
So Planar Nexus is a land of every non-basic land type. And then I pass the turn.
All right. I will untap and draw. And I am going to spend 1, 2, 3 mana for Kiora the Rising Tides. When I cast Kiora, I'm going to mill 2 cards with Drowned Secrets. So I'm going to mill 2 cards. And then when it enters, I get to draw 2 cards and then discard 2 cards. So I'll draw 2 and discard, I guess, a couple more lands. And then I'm just going to play an island and
You'll take 2.
a shoreline looter. And I'll take 2 from Krim's silly thing from playing a
I
land.
gain a
So it
life.
can't be blocked. If it
Add
deals
1
combat
for Kiora.
damage, I get to draw a card and discard a card if I have Threshold. And
Cast a blue spell, right? So you get to.
oh yeah, I guess I get to mill again from shoreline looter. All right, I'll mill 2 more cards. Go ahead.
I
I'm
want
going
to see
to
Krim
tap
just one tap Seth because he's milled half his deck. And then Krim will just do the rest with 1 touch.
end of turn, tap this, remove a counter from a permanent you control. I'm going to remove this counter. Search your library for a plains card, reveal it. If an opponent controls more lands than you may put it on the battlefield. I'm going to put a land on the battlefield, a
He
plains.
turned Iganjo into a land tax. Is this going to draw infinite
Yeah, that
planes
is
for
pretty
himself?
good.
Okay. I'm going to untap.
1 boom pile is all we need. Someone tutor
I'm
me
going
one.
to
Give me a game changer.
I'm going to
Pile
put a counter
should
on
be a
this.
game changer.
search
How is Farewell not a game
planes.
changer?
Yeah, Farewell should probably be.
It like
I
literally
was curious,
changes
not a
the
game changer.
Oh, yeah.
You get to win here, right?
Okay, so how am I going to draw cards, though? Like, there's not
You already
much
just drew
card
3.
drawing, right? That's the best card drawing, burst card drawing white. Nicholas from that is weird. I'm gonna play
Keurig has so
this.
much devotion too. Oh,
I'm gonna play this Reliquary Tower, and then I'm going to
Sure.
spend 1 mana and 2 life because it's 1 cheaper to play White Plume Adventurer. That's card draw. I'm gonna go into the initiative. There we go. I gain 1 life.
Game might make me start believing in the color pie.
do you
To be
believe
fair,
in it?
Hurricane
Maybe
Black
there's
is
a
worse.
reason
Maybe the color
Maybe
pie
there's a
is a
reason
good
that
thing.
Wizards print cards in certain colors. I just realized maybe there is.
I
a
mean,
method to
is
this
Keurig
madness.
more
I think-
broken or less broken in white than black?
No,
I
no.
think
did
it's
you take
way
2,
more
Phil?
broken.
I do take 2 for playing. I think Mono Black Keurig is actually the best one.
He's good
Okay,
in
then
every
I'm going
color.
to spend 2 life to cast a Speaker of the Heavens, gain a life. I have 7 more life than my starting life total. I can use this to create angels. I do not have this, and I'm gonna swing in at Krem.
Sure, man.
10
I'm
got
sorry, I don't
damage.
know.
Krim, where's your players can't gain life card? I know you're
Then
playing
I'll
one.
pass.
I don't. End of your turn, I'll exile Forbid.
Sure.
When Krim untaps, I'm gonna untap this with the White Plume Adventure.
What? White Plume's so good?
Yes.
Yep. I'll take 2.
There's no game changer here, right? Is Nicholas a game changer? I don't.
Oh no, I don't think technically.
All right, here it is, boys.
There's Mr.
I'm gonna play
Skinner.
Mind Skinner. Can't be blocked. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. Notice how I still shock myself. Just remember that.
It is a 10-1, right? So
yes, and it can't be
This-
blocked. So you'll gain a life, Phil,
yeah, cool.
and
I don't
I'm
think that's
gonna
relevant.
attack. I don't know. I'm not actually.
matter,
attack
right?
proof. I'll attack Phil. I'll attack Phil. Sure.
Yeah.
So everyone,
Everybody
Yeah,
mills
pretty much
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, you milled my all is dust, which I could have
There
drawn.
goes my site.
well, you know,
Uh,
we could have cleaned this up nicely.
Do you get the initiative even?
no damage
no
is dealt
damage.
because it's replaced.
Okay.
So I pass.
All right. So Krim has a clock, actually.
2 protection spells. Please don't.
Whatever. Clock. What are you
wipe
talking
me again.
about?
I don't know.
Got a milk
What?
clock.
I mean, we've died to Mind Skinner before. We know what's up. So I think I got to stack it like this. So do I want the cards on top? And I think I don't want them. So what I'm going to do is play a Vesuva.
Mhm.
It's
Everybody-
going to
Yeah.
copy my
No, which
Temple
will
of the
then
False
be
God.
replaced.
So everyone mills 2.
Wait,
Yeah,
everyone
every-
mills?
Yeah, everyone
because
mills.
you
Not
triggered the
just me?
Mind Skinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
all
yeah.
of
Okay.
us.
Look at me go.
And then I'm going to play Clifftop Lookout.
Hey,
So when it enters, reveal cards from the top. You reveal a land, and then I put it on the battlefield. Oh, Talon Gates.
I gain a life.
Okay, so I phase out Krim's milling thing, I guess. The not Mind Skinner has hexproof, right? The cemetery gatekeeper thingy, whatever that's called.
Okay.
So we are safe from milling for.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. So it enters. I still get a trigger, right? Oh,
I
no,
didn't
no.
play it.
It's only
It
on
just
plays.
enters.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
didn't
phased.
play it. I
It's
didn't
phased.
play it.
Sure.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna pay 4 mana. I'm gonna play O'Hare Axonal. 4/4 trample. If green sources you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than or equal to O'Hare's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to O'Hare's power instead. And then when it dies,
Life.
it transforms into a land. Phil gains a life. And then end step, Omen Path Journey. Come on, Urza's Tower.
Show us forest. Show us
Come
forest.
on, Ozer's Tower.
Tower
It's
would
a
already-
Basilisk Gate. I can pay 2 tap. Target creature gets +X/+X, where X is the number of gates I control. I control
Oh, the
2
Pauper
gates.
Gate.
Wait, 3 gates.
3.
I have a planar nexus. I
We're
didn't even
getting
intend for
there.
that to happen, but I did it. Okay, go ahead.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
All right. I will untap and draw. So I'm going to play an island. I'm going to go to combat. So I'm going to attack Phil with this unblockable shoreline looter. And then your face down card's a face out card, right, Chris?
Yeah, it's
That's
phased
it.
out.
All right, I'm just going to swing at you then with the cure to make my, I have more than 7 cards in my graveyard to make my Scion of the Deep, an 8/8
Sure.
octopus. So I get the initiative, which means I get to draw a card, and I don't even discard because I have so many cards in my graveyard with my shoreline looter. I also will go into the Undercity where I will, I guess, get a basic land, right, as the first mode in my hand. Grab this island for our hand. Is this it? Is this where the turn ends? That's kind of awkward.
You haven't used any mana.
I know, that's what makes it so awkward. Does bouncing Carrick even do anything? Does that even matter? Like, is that even
slows
worth
him down.
my life and effort?
It slows
I guess it
him
makes
down.
him recast it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna do it, I guess. So I'm gonna spend 2 mana. I'm gonna play a saga that has read ahead, founding the third path. It's got 3 modes. I'm gonna be reading ahead, so I'm going right to the end mode, which is exile an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Copy it. You can cast the copy.
First of all, you mill 2.
I guess with this on the stack, I will mill myself for 2 cards with the Drowned Secrets. Island and Everflowing Well. I'm going to target Sink into Stupor. So, Grim, I know you can exile this. I'm going to bounce the Carrick if you let me, though. So,
Sure.
up to you, I guess.
I mean, yeah. Anything
All
to
right,
slow
well-
down the Carrick deck.
And I will mill myself for 2 with the Drowned Secrets.
Show
Show me that protection, Phil. I know you got a bunch of it.
I'm just gonna pick up the Carrick.
All right. So, this goes in the non-Crim exile pile. I'm just going to wait for a bobble and then go ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the thing again. I'm gonna get 1 plains on the battlefield. There we go. Oh, also, with White Plume Adventurer, I could have done this each opponent's upkeep untap. Man, I could have done this with Carrick's counter. Damn. Whew. So I know there's going to be comments at this point, but I found out eventually, so sorry.
This is so
I'm
busted.
going to draw. Yeah. First of all, I get a Saga trigger. I get a Plains. Good thing I have a Reliquary Tower. All right. Plains in hand. I'm going to replay Carrick for 3 mana and 6 life. And
Ain't no
gain
thing,
back
I
1
guess.
life.
Phil, Phil does not go down any life with any of this. I don't know. Was that even worth it? I don't even know if this was worth
I mean,
bouncing.
it slows him down. He used a lot of
And,
mana.
Play Plains. Okay, so I'm going to tap this God of New Horizons to remove this counter to do the Plains thing. I don't know how many foil ones
Richard,
I
I'd
have
strongly
left,
advise
but-
you against playing more lands, but you're going to play more lands, aren't you?
Can someone just give me back my Alles Dust and then we Gucci?
I'm gonna swing in at Krim just because I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
For the snarky comments.
1 lifelink. I guess I'm just gonna
That's
pass,
it.
and at
Oh.
the
End of
Huh.
turn.
your upkeep,
He's
I'm-
holding
Um,
protection. He's just playing it slow. We gotta.
What do you have
Yeah.
in your graveyard, Phil?
creature-wise, I have
The mill is
Gaffa,
becoming a thing.
Delny, and
Yeah,
Loyal
he plays too
Bond.
slow. Crim's gonna kill us.
Do you have any creatures in your graveyard, Richard or Seth?
Michael Spawn.
Jace Friend's Prodigy,
Cloud Thresher.
Hedron Crab,
classic.
Diluvian Primordial.
I'll
which is
exile
a-
Diluvian
Oh
Primordial.
my god.
All right.
I'm going to phase back in, right?
Okay, this
with-
untaps because of White Plume Adventurer.
Oh, Crim can actually answer things if he wants to, because he's got a Diluvian Primordial under the Ghost Vacuum, and you have all
Oh, you
his
can
stuff in
get
your
it
graveyard.
instant.
Oh,
So
I
he
have
could
all his dust.
I can only activate at sorcery speed?
Or does
Whack.
Crim just think he can win?
oh,
Yeah, that's the
Crim is
question.
winning.
I
Crim
can't-
is not in a bad position to win, so he may not.
I can't win.
Wipe.
Where you get that I'm winning? I'll play a mountain. I'll take 2. I'm going to cast Granite Grip, Commander All-Star. It's an enchantment aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+0 for each mountain you control.
Oh god.
1, 2, 3, 4, so it gets +5/+0.
I have 5 mountains.
That's cool use of red mind
That's a
Center, though.
good
You get these
block.
pump spells that you have in blue. I
Mhm.
like it.
I guess I just go combat?
I mean, million.
Swing at Richard.
I'm amazed with it. JK, how much is that?
Everybody
Mill
mills
15.
15.
That is a lot of mill. Champion of Wits. Hey, that can do things from the graveyard.
Yeah, that can actually.
I can eternalize for 7 mana and get a 4/4.
Okay,
So,
I got a lot
have,
of creatures.
I
for
have
you here.
pump spells in my deck. So Become Immense is a primordial target, which is actually relevant with Mind Skinner. I have Soul's Majesty, so Crim can draw 15 if he wants with primordial
Yeah,
as well.
my
Uh,
only problem
Season.
is
Season of
I'm like
Gathering.
99.9% sure. I haven't seen Phil milled Flare,
I-
but
He's
Phil
holding.
probably has
otherwise-
protection.
yeah, he has a protection spell. So only thing that happens is if I kill you all, I die to Phil, right?
That is
so
also true.
I'm passing, and I also can't because I have 2 cards. And
I don't.
in
I was
your
gonna
end
say
step,
that
I'm
did
going to
sound
tap
kind
this.
of threatening.
I guess yeah,
kill
I can
y'all.
see. I can see why it would sound that way, but the only person dying is myself from playing my own lands that I've drawn many of.
In your end step, I'm going to tap this, remove the counter from itself to do the thing again, because
a mill
Richard
one.
still has.
That's a mill 1.
Is this one of those games where no one has any removal or interaction?
that's it.
Can we just
I
not,
haven't
not
drawn any
stop
of it.
Phil from ramping every turn?
On Richard's turn, I untap this, I guess.
there's a problem in that he's definitely holding T-Pro. So,
I'm gonna exchange this for
That seems
41.
likely.
Sorry.
so I paid 4 life. I go to 30. How can I force him to do it? So I have Oblivion Stone, so I can actually do it at instant speed. Does this help?
Oh, that actually helps, because then if he ever taps out, you can just get him.
We're going to start by playing Urza's Cave. Everyone build 2 because of Crim's thingy.
Ooh,
Sun
Titan's
Titan.
Tyrants.
Oh, man.
And Mana Drain. Mana Drain wasn't a game changer, was it?
Whoa,
Jeez,
I
that's
think you're
wild.
right.
They put Cyclonic Rift on there, so you know what? I think let's not just remove blue. Why don't we remove blue from Commander while we're at it?
How much interaction do you have to force this through?
I kind of have a very expensive targeted removal spell I could cast during my turn, but I don't know if that would force Phil
Okay,
to do
let
anything.
me read
Well, actually, wait.
Seth's
Wouldn't that
commander
work?
real quick.
So my commander
Seth
goes to
can reanimate
exile
his
and then
entire
reanimates blue and red creatures. It's
Kinda scary.
kind of impressive, but Crim does have the graveyard hate, so it's really there's...
No, but
I
he
guess
only has
there's
one card
enough.
at a time, though. We're going to go to combat, and I'm going to swing. Oh, hit. Wait, what does Phil have for blockers? What is that? Like,
A
thing beside
1/1,
Kieran?
2/2 lifelink, and a 1/1.
Okay, I'm going to send 4 at Phil. It has trample. Are you going to block?
I'm gonna take 4 commander.
Is he
Okay,
gonna
I have a
fly
response.
Berserk?
You wish. I'm going to play Hunter's Insight. Choose target
Oh,
creature you
yeah,
control.
that's
When that
pretty good.
creature deals combat damage to a
That's
player
very good.
planeswalker, draw that many cards this turn. Does this damage
Okay.
hit, Phil?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, he didn't take the bait. Okay, I draw 4. You take 4, Commander. Okay, that's it. Omen Path Journey. Come on,
Omen
Urza's
Path.
Tower.
Forest.
Huh. It's Yavimaya Hall.
Oh, that's
Oh, all right.
good.
All right, I'm going to untap, and I am going to progress in the Undercity into the Lost Well, so I get to scry 2. I am going to put both to the bottom, and then I will draw for my turn. That's actually
Okay,
interesting.
when should I pop Oblivion Stone? So we do it during his turn. We can time walk him, but he also gets a free turn of the One Ring protection.
Let me do this
Oh, I
first.
untapped
Let me
the
do this
creature, by the
first
way.
because this could be relevant. So I'm going to pay 2 mana. I'm going to exile 6 lands from my graveyard. I am going to dig through time for 2 mana. So look at the top 7 cards of my library. 2 get to go in my hand. The rest go on the bottom. In any
You may
order.
too.
Wait, how many? Should I be milling? Is there a chance I can
we mill Phil and have him
Phil
die first.
out? Like maybe I should be milling my graveyard. You know, I'm gonna mill Phil for 2. Phil, mill 2.
We're on the actual mill amount.
Yeah,
We got to build that last T-Pro out, you know? We got to hit his bomb.
You know, that one that he doesn't
I'm gonna,
have? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna look at these 7, grab 2. Well, next up, I'm gonna go to combat. We are going to send the 80 at
Oh, he has a big
Phil.
88.
I'm gonna send the Shoreline Looter also at Phil.
Yeah, I take
You
9.
play a land, it'll mill Phil for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play a land eventually. It's happening. I get to draw because of my Shoreline Looter.
Sorry, can I get a graveyard count? I don't know if you have threshold. I need,
I think I may have surpassed threshold just barely. Here's the land drop. So everyone's got a mill. Everyone's got a mill 2.
Everybody.
Couple of
Sentinel
islands.
and Guardian of Faith.
This is the Phil's classic here. 20 protection spells for Keurig.
Yeah, that's your guys' fault. I don't do this in my regular decks, but on Clash.
That's something that
You got it.
black can't do as well, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
white
true.
is
Yeah.
like 10 times better at protecting Carrick. I'm going to play a Felicia Archaeologist. So when it enters, I mill 3, and then I can get a non-land, non-creature from among the cards in my hand. I hate to make you do this, Phil. How many cards are actually in your library at this point?
Brother.
It's the milling double team here. We didn't expect this to happen. And he's thinning his deck out of planes as well. He's helping you.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's
I told you
behind
he's
me
been
in
milling
cards.
1 every time he does this.
43.
43.
Miss.
All right, I'm going to mill. I'm going to mill
one
you
Mind
for
Skinner hit is
2
50.
more.
Ghostly Prison and Enduring Innocence.
So Archaeologist, mill 3, and then I get a non-creature, non-land, which is going to be Treasure Cruise. 1, 2, 3. My devotion's at 4. So I'm going to make 4 mana with Nykthos. I'm going to spend 1 mana to cast a Treasure Cruise. I got to exile 7 cards from my graveyard. Treasure Cruise on the stack. I'm going to mill Phil again.
Mill.
Phil.
Voice of the Blast and Sarah Ascendant.
All right, so then Treasure Cruise says draw 3 cards, so I will draw 3. I'm kind of milling myself by drawing 2. I'm going to play Glasspool Mimic, the MDFC clone. I'll just copy the Shoreline Looter. I'll copy the Looter, but I am going to mill Phil for 2 more.
Mill.
Wow, Phil is just eating this mill
Lazartap
here.
Query and Witch Enchant, huh?
I mean, I can't mill Crim, unfortunately, and then I got to discard the hand size.
Why
Oh,
can't
yeah,
you mill
I gained
Crim?
Well, like, he's not milling to Mind Skinner, so there's no point. Like, he's got 89 cards in his deck or something.
If you would like to mill, please.
And then I guess I'll just discard it. Oh, he's got that Ghost Vacuum. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Please don't
We'll go
That was
with
Jin
the
Gitaxias.
discard. That was going to be a Jin
Yeah.
Gitaxias, but we're going to go through
We saw it.
We'll
I was
go
going
through
to kill
it.
Seth, actually. I
My
don't know if
hand
I
was
want
still
to
on
be
it.
Jin
My hand was still
Gitaxias.
on it. My hand was still on it. I didn't move my... Go ahead. Go ahead.
What goes back you?
Yeah.
I
I'm going
almost
to
forgot about
untap.
it.
Okay, wait. If you're
Draw.
T-pro'd out, do you still get Mind Skinner milled?
Yeah, because it was hit someone
can
else.
still get
so
milled
Phil would
through
still have to
T-Pro.
mill, yeah.
I'm going to put a count on this and check if there's still...
Mill 1. Nice.
There are some
I also can't help but
planes
wonder
still
if
in here.
this Mind Skinner wasn't here. If Phil would have just naturally died from playing lands.
No,
So in
you're
a
going
weird
through
way,
backfield. He's just
preventing
playing
the
one a turn.
damage.
Yeah, I'm going to play a planes and everybody mills 2.
Woo!
Bully.
Fountain
Island.
planes. Very boring. I'm gonna tap the... I don't think I ramp. I think we found the
You don't
problem
want to thin
with
your
this
deck,
deck.
Phil. You don't want to thin
Yeah.
your deck.
I also don't have anything to do. I'm gonna swing in at Krim as just a 2/2 first strike.
You have a 2/2 first strike?
I have a 3/3. Yeah, yours is like a 2.
Oh
or
yeah.
something,
I
2 power
take
first strike.
3.
That's it. Pass.
Are you ready for
And
this?
I'm gonna untap.
I'm gonna exile. What do we see, Seth? Seth's board or graveyard is like stacked.
Astro Dragon, Tidespout, Tyrant are
What does
probably the
Tidespout
best.
do?
Whenever he casts a spell, you can bounce a permanent to its owner's hand.
Let's go ahead and exile that Tidespout.
Didn't that see legacy play?
It used to,
Yes, sir.
before Hullbreaker Horror. It was a reanimation target back in the old days.
Can I get a quick library count?
41.
33.
29.
We get Mind Skinner again.
I have to make it so that this isn't big enough to where Richard wants to pop Oblivion Stone. My man, Richard, how are you today?
I'm doing well.
Okay, so if let's just say I pump a little bit, just a hair, right?
Richard.
You wouldn't.
Don't you be making deals, Richard. Don't you be making deals.
I'm listening. It's always okay to listen, right? I'm the guy that.
Yeah.
Do you have a moment, sir? Yes, I do. Let me open my front door, come into my living room. What do you have, my friend? So Phil has 29.
No, I have
No,
29.
33.
That's 33. I have 29.
Oh, Seth would die first.
I would die first, technically, yeah.
He drew more cards, I guess.
It won't kill you, Richard. That's what I'm saying.
I'll take all information and make a Sword of the Anime.
Sword of the
okay?
Anime, right?
Ooh, that
Sword of the
pumps.
Anime.
So that plus his pump.
That pumps
plus
with the...
2.
I'm going to attempt to equip.
I mean, it has a hexproof, so yeah.
Yeah.
You never know.
Okay.
Assault Strobe.
No. Okay. This
Wait,
is
what
hard
does
because
Assault
it's not
Strobe
okay.
do?
Double strike.
Assault Strobe is target
Double
creature
strike?
gains Double
Okay,
strike.
so
Doesn't
how big
kill
is the
Richard.
Mind Skinner?
It's 16.
So it'd mill for 34. So it doesn't
Okay.
technically immediately kill Richard, but
I mean, it resolves. I mean, I could pop up in
Hmm.
response to the
so
attack,
Richard,
right?
Richard, hang on. Before this resolves, with this on the stack,
Don't
are
be
you
weird, Seth. Don't be weird. Let me just
let you just win?
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna win. I'm gonna die.
So I don't know your situation, Richard. I drew a spell that could answer a T-Pro, theoretically, but that spell can also answer Assault Strobe, and I'm going to die to this Assault Strobe. If you want to have me use that spell to help force through the Oblivion Ring, let me know. Otherwise, I literally have to counter this or I die on the spot.
Don't worry about it, Richard.
I don't think Phil can get out of this. So Flare doesn't work, T-Pro doesn't work. So I think I just let it through, right?
The question is, can you win with like 5 cards in your deck? Like that's the question you got to ask yourself. If you think the answer is yes, then this
more
is good
likely
for you.
than beating a balcony animation or a Phil popping off as soon as he draws one piece of card draw, I think.
Okay, so I am going to cast Pact to Negation. It's going to trigger Drown Secrets. I'm going to mill Richard for 2, and
Oh,
then
no!
Take that.
Yeah.
Take that.
hey, I tried to team up here. So all right,
Phil's gonna be the winner out of this.
So I will deflecting swat the
Okay.
pact to the deflecting swat. My first card to graveyard. So Assault Strobe.
sure.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so Assault Strobe is fine.
Okay.
I don't think so. but okay.
I mean, I'm alive, right? I lost
Yeah, you're
you, I'm
like
at
Richard's
39.
fine. I'm gonna swing at I don't know, Seth. So first I attack. I get a mountain. It's tapped.
Oh no,
And
it
then-
increases. Am I dead now? What is it?
No.
Maybe.
So
That was taking
you're milling
you-
34. Everyone's milling 34.
So if I built
It goes
34,
through.
1, 2, 3,
Wait.
4, 5.
Well, hold on.
Wait, hang on.
First-
Wait.
So the first hit has not happened yet.
Yeah.
Is what
Nothing.
you're
no,
telling me.
no. We're
Okay.
not gonna split hits and try to do some funny stuff with it. I'm gonna pay 2 mana.
Here comes a generous
Actually,
gift to knock off
I'm gonna pay
something.
3 mana. I'm going to play Galadriel's Dismissal and kick it. So if it was kicked, each creature target player control phases out. So I'm gonna
Ooh.
put this on the stack and ask Richard if he wants to pop this, because otherwise, if you pop this, Crim keeps all. I'm gonna target Crim with it. So
I think I'm fine because I want Phil to use his T-Pro or whatever.
I mean, that
Okay.
was kind of a T-Pro here.
Well,
but okay.
we're not dead then. Not
Okay,
yet. Not
I
quite.
pass.
Okay, rules question. If I regenerate something and it gets
Go.
removed in the middle of combat, it's removed from combat, right?
Yes.
I guess
Ooh.
in before
okay.
Richard
Before
untaps, I'm
untaps?
gonna do the thing.
He's milling one.
Nah, that's just deck
Spinning
spinning.
the deck
As
again?
sweet as it is, I can't do this anymore. Let's just embrace that it happened
Okay.
a bunch of times.
All right. I am not going to pay life. We need to get Phil dead. So it's going to start with live wire lash. So it's an equipment. Whenever this creature becomes a target of a spell, this creature deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Now, remember,
No.
here, Axonal says, whenever I deal non-combat damage to a player, I instead deal damage equal to O'Hare's power. Does live wire lash resolved?
Yeah,
Ooh.
sure.
All right, we equip the live wire lash.
So now, if you target O'Hare with something, you get 6 damage at any target, essentially.
It has to be a spell. Do I just go all in and get blown out by Phil?
I don't know. I would guess Phil has protection.
We're just going to swing 6 at Mr. Phil here.
Okay, so I'm going to block with White Plume and this, I guess. I still take 2.
Wait, how big? How much toughness or power?
Just 4. I just want to
Oh
tank
no,
some
did I gotta
damage.
regenerate? Why'd you do that? He saw the line. I didn't want him to do that. We regenerate.
Is
You
it
take 2?
still in combat then? I'm sorry for spoiling the card, but is there any time window where a eye gunjo would be helpful here? It deals 4 damage
it
to
would
an
just remove it.
attacking or
I
blocking.
mean,
I mean, it would just literally kill it, right?
toughness, right? So you could do it whenever.
Yeah, I would do it in response to the. Oh yeah, it's a trigger the regeneration. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll do it in response to the regeneration.
That's so rude.
I'm going to cast Tyvar Stan.
Oh.
With the pump of 1.
I need to hold up Oblivion Stone. Target creature gets +X, but X is 0 and gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
Yep.
Yep.
That
And then so
Live
live
Wire
wire lash triggers. I'm going to deal 6 damage to Phil's face.
my face, but 6 would kill Crim in 3 hits. What? Doesn't that
True.
sound pleasing?
I don't
Math.
think Richard
Okay.
cares. I
1,
can't
2,
mill
3,
him
4,
out.
5, 6. So
that was
these 2
my ass.
die. Take 1, 2 from Trample. I guess it's 2 commander.
Should I pop O-Stone now? That's the question.
If you do that, isn't that really good for Crim? Because he's
I
facing.
can't mill. I have no cards.
Oh, Crim is phased out. All right, then I guess we're just letting it go and we're playing a slow game.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to untap. And normally I would have to pay for Pact, but because Crim redirected it, it fizzled before it actually resolved. So I don't actually have to pay for Pact, which is
Helped you
really, really helpful this turn. I have the initiative, so I am going to, I guess, make a treasure token. I'm actually halfway through this dungeon. We're doing it accidentally. So I'm going to make a treasure token, and then we'll draw for our turn. It's not very good. So I guess first we need to do some combating.
Oh, I forgot to Omen Path Journey, by the way.
Oh yeah, get your land.
It's finally, it's Urza's.
Oh, the forest
There's
is
the
the last
saga.
one. The
There's
forest
a
is the
tower.
last one. I'm going to swing these 2 1/1 looters at Crim. I'm also
got
going
it,
to
'cause I'm
swing this
Crimsy.
8/8 octopus at Phil. Yeah, looters
I'm
at
gonna
Crim,
block with
the
it.
octopus at Phil.
This is how you beat fogs, by the way. If everyone's curious, you just keep pecking one at a time, challenge them to use it.
Little by little. All right, so I'm going to draw 2 cards because I hit with 2 looters, and I definitely have
Oh.
threshold still.
I'm gonna block with the speaker and gain a life.
I guess we just play that, but then Richard blows it up.
Don't do it. We need to get crib stuff with it.
Oh, that's the worst idea I ever had. Okay, we're gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seagate Restoration.
Oh no! How many cards do
I
you have?
currently
any
have
cost.
eight cards in hand currently. It's a blue spell. I think I need to mill Richard to get him down with the rest of us. So so mill 2. Yeah. Assuming this resolves, I will draw 9, which leaves my grave. That's why I was very concerned. 16 might be
Grim,
the
get
magic
'em.
number now.
There's too much green.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I also get no max hand size, which is good, I guess.
He's gone down to two active mana.
And a treasure. Go ahead. I guess that's it. I did make a land drop, right? Did I make a land drop?
It doesn't matter because I don't have cemetery.
Actually,
I think maybe
I mean, you just
I
want
don't
it for
think I
mana.
did. All right, I'm gonna play a Reliquary Towers.
Double max
and then
hand
I
size.
will.
How
and
does
then I
Phil
will
have
pass.
7 cards and nothing to do every turn? He's just holding.
I'll tell you in the
farewell?
post game. I'm gonna draw. This goes to the second chapter. After all, you may discard a card when you do. Return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I'm going to discard this Arid Mesa because I'm almost sure there's nothing to fetch anymore.
Okay, what do you target?
It doesn't really matter. It's just what you exile, right?
Well, I mean, he cannot exile if it's bad.
I guess I get an Auriok champion. Oh,
Target Auriok champion.
yeah. Thanks. I mean, I guess I'm gonna swing in at Crim.
I have nothing.
Yeah,
There's
gain
no-
3.
There ain't no
Wait.
way you're gonna pass with like 40 mana up, right?
Hey,
Done
I
it all
told you.
game.
I don't know if you know how much white burst card draw there is. Yeah, I got a pass. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm going to use Thespian Stage to copy
Sorry, what is it?
Miku Stage
Yeah.
to copy Manor Gate. It's a green gate now, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, why am I doing? Wait, it's not even my turn. I didn't do
No,
anything. Go
we're
ahead.
still a
Go
little ways
ahead,
away
Grim.
from your turn. Yeah.
You know,
Go ahead,
it's-
Grim. I thought it was my turn for some reason.
Okay. Wow, you just assumed I was already dead. Okay. Oh yeah, I phase back in. Any effects?
Nah.
No,
Can I get library counts on everybody?
17.
I'm at 36.
Well, 32. Nothing happened.
I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna get a mountain, right? And if I
So
get a
grow
mountain,
by 1.
it'll be
yeah.
18. I don't want to get etherized, so I guess I swing at I'll swing
at
at
me.
Richard,
Okay.
which will get me a mountain. Oh wait, do I have a good mountain, like a funny mountain? Yeah, we got a white bordered mountain. Hell
yeah,
yeah!
yeah.
Do you have gold
yeah.
water mountains in there?
It's in my collection. I just didn't grab it.
Watch Seth have like an Eldrazi in his deck this whole time. He's just been sandbagging.
Unfortunately, my commander
That would be
specifically
kind of a
cares about blue
normal, yeah.
creatures. Yeah. So you're not blowing the O stone, I assume.
No.
All right. Well, then I am going to cast a Free the Fae, the Adventure Site of Picklock Prankster, which is mill 4 cards, put our instant or sorcery or fairy from among them into your hand. That'll trigger Drown Secrets. I will mill Richard for 2. Well, it doesn't matter because it's 3 lands and a thematic compass. So, carry on.
Before damage, still, can I get spell check in all of your yards?
I have lots of pump spells and like indestructible spells, ramp.
I just have protection spells. Oh, I have Secret Rendezvous.
A bunch of counters, bunch of ramp, Psych Rift, Thought Scour.
Yeah. So I guess you know what? Damage.
Sure. How much we got, Mill?
Everyone mills 18. Oh, I have a flashback
Oh
card.
my-
Howling Gale. I can flash it back and it deals 1 damage to each creature with flying and each player. Which, remember,
Ooh.
it's 6 with O'Hare Axonal.
I'm gonna pop my Ghost Vacuum. So currently, I've got Diluvian Primordial, Auriok Champion,
Tidespout
Tidespout,
Tyrant. Deranged
and I've
is
got
the-
some random thing.
So you get them all back as 1/1 ghosts?
Yeah,
Yes.
with flying.
I don't have a good response to this, do I? All those creatures come back? What ETBs are happening?
Diluvian Primordial is the most important part.
So the way this is going to work, Krim will have the Tidespout Tyrant when he casts the spells with Primordial, so he'll get to bounce at least 3 things from the Primordial spells.
That's very bad.
I should have played Abstergo Entertainment or whatever.
So bad on my end.
Resolves.
How does Auriok Champion read?
Protection from red and protection from black. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may gain one of, I guess, enters.
Okay, so I would gain 4 life. Or no, it would be 3.
I gain 4, actually.
Oh no, Phil's getting healthy.
Yeah, I don't think that's the metric I'm losing on.
I have Soul's Majesty,
Okay.
so you can draw 15 cards or something. Oh, Season of Gathering. Berserk. Does it matter?
Little
to
late.
you? Storm Seeker. It
What does
deals
Stormseeker do?
1 damage to opponent for every card in his hand.
Didn't Seth draw a bunch of cards.
Oh, wait.
either.
Then doesn't Seth just win? I mean, you just win then, right?
I have a lot of
In
cards.
hand?
Why do the number of cards
So
in my
then
hand
I would
matter?
just
No, I mean, you Stormseeker Seth, and that mills everyone. However many
Oh, I
cards
see.
Seth
Oh,
has in
Crim
hand.
wins. I thought
Yeah,
you said
and
I
then
would win
Secret
somehow. I was
Rendezvous
like, why would you
for-
do that at this point?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no. I would Mind Skinner. No. Because I could kill the Mind Skinner. And then
Oh,
it wouldn't-
yeah.
It wouldn't work.
I'm gonna do Secret Rendezvous from Phil.
Mhm.
And then I'm gonna go and target from Seth's thing. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Dig Through Time.
So dig.
And then from Richard, I'm gonna still target that storm thingy. So force him to pop the O Stone.
So response, we're gonna blow up the O Stone.
Yeah, I'm gonna respond to this.
Yeah, Phil's got 3
I'm
seconds.
Phil's
going
gonna
to
phase out.
3 mana. Yeah, I'm going to Clever Concealment to phase out my stuff.
That was not the
Doesn't really
impact
do
I was
anything.
expecting.
Yeah, I don't play Teferi's Protection.
Sure.
If you don't remember, that was never a concern.
Yep, that works.
I'm still targeting Seth with the Stormseeker. And then now I would like to have Secret Rendezvous resolve, targeting Seth.
And
then-
Secret Wonderful Kiss.
Or-
Or, like,
Seth
hold on, actually,
dies?
I need dig. I need dig to resolve first. I need
Yeah,
dig
you probably
to
want to
resolve
dig first. Yeah.
So I'll do
makes
that.
sense.
It's top 8 cards, 7. It's been so long, you know.
I'm gonna die to mill with a Thassa's Oracle in hand. The worst way to die to mill.
You know, it'd be funny if you could have like lived and then you had the flash spell and up.
I know I was.
Oracle?
Yeah, I don't have any flash for it, but almost.
All right, and then now I'll have the
Rendezvous
spell
me?
resolve. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
rendezvous with you. Seth.
And I will die to Secret Rendezvous of all
That's
things.
crazy.
And now I have
And
the
then-
initiative.
Oh yeah, you
All right.
do have the initiative.
Auriok Champion is back in the graveyard.
And then so I believe now I get a basic.
Yes, to hand.
At the end of all of that, I'm sorry, is now the end of my turn.
All right.
Have I played a land this turn? No, actually, because after all that,
Didn't
I
you
could
play the
play. I
white
could
one?
play a land. I lied to you, Richard. I thought I was done.
We're getting price of progress.
Oh,
Harsh Mentor.
Oh,
And now it's
okay,
your
wait,
turn.
What is that?
Whenever an opponent activates an ability of an artifact, creature, or land on the battlefield, if it isn't a mana ability, they take 2.
How much mana do I have? 16? Commanders in the command zone. I'm pinched on green mana. I have 2.
What?
I have 3
Huh?
green sources.
Oh my god, I didn't even.
And I have 2 lands that like can filter.
Oh man,
Or
the internet's not gonna let you hear the end of this.
It's even harder in green because you have so many things that search for
I mean, I just didn't
forests.
draw the forest. I just haven't drawn the forest. I'm gonna cast Temp with Discovery. Anyone want to ramp a land?
Phil,
I don't want to search my library for more cards. No.
Search your library. Oh, I actually should have checked if I have 4.
Do you even have any lands in your deck?
I don't
Richard?
even know. I should actually probably look, huh?
are the lands tapped or untapped?
Untapped. Don't.
Yeah, I'll pass. I'll pass.
Okay. Maze of Myth.
Oh no.
Oh, you'll take 2 though. Not a
I'm gonna
mana
cast a
ability.
Rampant Growth.
Oh my god, no way.
Optimistic.
So and no one's gonna counter this, right? So I can
I
just
got it.
shortcut this. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna Rampant Growth and Pierce Whim. So I'm gonna ramp 2 more lands. Oh, and everyone can sack, but it doesn't matter, right? They sack an artifact or enchantment. Yeah.
Well, I mean, hold on. That matters to Phil.
No,
He's
they're all
phased out.
phased out.
Oh,
I ramp 3 lands and pass the turn.
Wow. I'm gonna untap.
You may have milled a lot of
No,
stuff.
I can't believe this. This one flips.
are you upset that flips?
I gain a life. No, I'm as upset that I actually did draw another land. Here's a Rogue's Passage.
Hey,
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Unblockable.
I'm going to swing in at Krim.
If
Sorry,
you
I
hit
don't
me
wanna
with the
get
1/1,
mazed.
I won't block. And if you send that Keurig elsewhere, I won't block. You can take the Undercity from me.
Oh, okay. Then the Keurig goes to Richard, and this one goes to Krim. And
All yours, buddy.
I'll take the Undercity. I'm gonna scry 2. Nah, I'm just gonna put 2 counters on actually this guy. And pass.
All right. I will play a mountain. I think I'm just going to spend 5 mana and I'm going to cast my command.
It's back.
In response, or your
Oh,
commander on the stack.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to activate my Thespian State.
Oh,
to-
okay. So you take 2.
I guess we're going to copy Gone Gate. No, Manor Gate.
I will go to combat. I'll attack you, Richard.
That's real damage, or is that mill? What is my
Well, it would
do?
become mill.
I maze it, I guess.
So you'll take 2.
Oh, I take 2 no matter. It doesn't even matter then. So I'll just take
Oh
it
my
then.
god. I guess everybody melts 2 then.
All right.
A ranger of eels and the plains. Yeah, I don't think this would have found anything anyways.
I pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Are you ready for the sickest wet noodle fight?
O'Hare Axonal comes to the battlefield.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to pay 2 green, 4 mana, 5, 6 mana. We're going to cast Exponential Growth. Actually, wait, should I do 2 more?
Classic.
I do 2 more. So O'Hare Axonal would double his power 3 times. So it would go 8, 16, 32.
Phil, responses?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then 3 Squall Line. I deal 1 damage to each player and creature with flying, which will be
32.
Phil, response?
I mean, I got a response, but only because we die. And
Yes.
Oh,
that's
boy.
correct.
you're gonna pay 1 more for that mana tide.
Whoa.
that made the bit 1.
Yeah, I know. I almost got you.
Any other responses, Phil?
Nope. No,
Okay, I'm
good.
gonna chaos warp.
Okay,
Oh.
so that kills O'Hare, right?
It would shuffle it.
Oh, so it shuffles it into my library?
You can put it in the
Yeah.
command
You
zone.
can put it at the command zone if you want, but
Richard trying to get the extra card so he doesn't mill.
You shuffle
Wow,
in.
the anti-mill tag.
So everyone take 1.
all
Okay.
that for
Everyone
1.
take 1.
All that
Okay.
for 1.
I
Now
gained
you
1
do your
from
Chaos
O'Hare
Warp flip.
entering.
Oh, I do a Chaos Warp flip?
Yeah.
Watch it.
Oh my god!
Oh
Ooh,
my
nasty.
god! They were.
Nasty.
I mean, it's just a
Oh,
4
yeah.
now.
No.
Wait, actually, wait.
No, it's
so
gonna come
everyone
back.
takes
Wait,
4.
back, right?
Everyone takes 4 from
Oh,
Small
but the
Line.
Everybody
pump is
takes
gone.
4
Yeah.
then,
The pump is gone.
Oh, that
The
would have
pump
been
is
so great.
Oh, and I gained 1 again because of the. How did that sit here the entire game?
That's it. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to go into the trap room and hit Richard for 5.
5. Okay, 19.
I'm gonna draw, and I'm going to cast. Oh, it costs 1 less. Heliod Suncrown, which 1, 2, 3, 4,
You go
5.
infinite. Now
Yeah,
Phil
he-
just
6?
wipes us.
Oh,
Well, no, he gains all
I
his
don't
life
have-
back at least,
It's not a creature, sadly, so it doesn't gain life.
and your saga as well.
Oh, it's
is
just 5 with the monocolor. No, I was thinking 7. Okay, so it enters. I gain a life. So now Heliod says, whenever you gain life, put a counter on target creature or enchantment you control. I mean, I'm gonna have a life gain deck, I guess. Then I'm going to Mace is still there, so
I mean, if
I
you
guess
if
I'm
you
going to.
at Richard with 2 things, he has to eventually he mazes 1, but he has to block.
1 Mind Skinner hit and we're done.
Yeah, so I guess I gotta get in at Crim then to try and.
I mean, Crim's
kill
almost
him.
dead, right?
I will give Kirik unblockable. Then when this attacks, I create a colorless spirit token, which will gain me a life.
Richard, if you fog this, I think I could kill Phil.
You would kill me too.
But he dies
What
too.
do you-
Mind
what is
Skinner
Richard-
problem.
Like 9 cards?
Oh, you're
That
at
is
9
the
cards?
problem with Mind Skinner. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here you go, Crim. Sorry, I wasn't planning on
I'll-
doing
I'll
this.
block
but
the one
you-
I can
you
block.
blocking the artifact, the architect. Okay, so I gain 8. The life gain, so I'm gonna put it here. Okay, pass.
All right, Crim, kill us.
Yeah.
We have 10 cards. You mill 10 cards, you win, right?
There's how many creatures? There's 6, right? I'll cast Blast Act.
Bruh.
He's just gonna control us and mill us out.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you guys this like 20
It's the
turns
Defalia
ago.
Drown Yard from the top.
I'll play Mind
Wait,
Crank.
what's Mind Crank? That seems bad.
Actually, wait a minute. I don't even know if I should play this. I know Phil's gonna kill me, so I think I have to play it safe and play a blocker, Mind Skinner, and I pass.
I mean, I do have Rogue's Passage, so if I
Oh,
really
sure.
want
Then
to,
I guess
Oh,
it
yeah.
doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter. If you want to kill me, you can. I can't do anything about it.
I'm trying to make 8 mana with my mana base to pass
Oh,
over
well,
Axe.
well.
And then
yes.
for 5, playing to win, baby. Mind's Eye. Let's go.
Oh, I can respect that.
Okay, so I'm going to go into the archive and draw cards, and then draw
Oh
a card
boy,
per turn.
that might be a
Oh, wait,
downside
you
at
draw
the
a
moment.
Mind's Eye triggers twice.
So I want to pay for. How many cards do you have in deck, Phil?
You guys are
I think
both
that's
super low.
8 or something.
Okay. I'm going to draw one.
I'm going to play a land for turn. It's a plains. I'm going to cast a undo inverse. At least I can cast something.
Yeah.
Oh, it costs one less.
I'm going to regenerate O'Hare.
Oh, it
I'm
works too.
Mind's Eye dies. That was a
Let-
6 mana draw one.
Oh, this was not the time for Mind's Eye.
Oh, O'Hare gets tapped from regeneration.
Carry
Cook,
costs.
Show me your devotion.
Are you cooked? Are you 9
Show
mana?
me the devotion.
Wait, you
don't think-
can't.
I don't think
There's no way.
you
He's
can
not-
do that.
yeah,
I
I-
don't
Oh, you're
think you
not.
can.
Recast
I think
it.
you live.
I can't even recast it. It costs 6 plus 3.
You're passing, right?
Yep.
Can Krim win somehow? Now that mine flares up to 9 mana.
All right. Here's how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna play a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Mind Crank.
All right. Show the burn spell, Krim. Come on.
I'm so dead. Phil is just gonna kill me. So I guess.
Someone's going to kill you. That's
I
for
have-
sure.
I have
There's
lethal
the
on
O'Hare's
you,
coming
for
at you.
sure.
Yeah,
first.
you
I
have
think you died
so,
to Richard
like-
first.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna do the cool thing. I'm gonna cast Flame Fusillade. Until end of
Oh,
turn,
you had
permanents
permanents.
I control gain tap. This permanent deals 1 damage to target player or creature.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
you
you
can
can do
exactly
6.
kill Richard. You could kill him.
That's enough to
Right.
kill
Or
me
no,
on
wait.
upkeep.
You have 7.
I have
though,
7
right?
cards.
So you draw, so you don't lose this turn, though.
Richard, if I don't ping you or your stuff and aim it at Phil, will you not kill me?
Well, I'm going to kill
You guys
both of
make a
you.
deal.
If I
7
have
cards in
no
your
cards
deck.
in deck, I'm taking any chance I get to kill all of you.
Okay,
So
okay.
you
So
do
you're
what
are
you
you would
can.
you hit me?
Maybe, depending on what I draw, but I'm going to try to kill both of you.
Okay. Yeah,
I
but
have no deck left. If you untap, I lose.
you don't lose because this is my ace. And
No, because you get me to 0 cards, right? So even if you don't kill me, I take 1 turn and then I die.
if I ping you is what I'm saying. See, because I ping you 6, you lose 6 cards. If I ping Phil 6, he loses 6 cards.
Maybe you should split the difference. I don't know. You
I
figure it
definitely
out.
won't be doing that.
Phil has 1 more card than me.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? Richard's making me feel uneasy. So I'm just gonna send 4 or 1 at O'Hare,
1,
2 at O'Hare,
2,
3 at O'Hare,
3.
4 at O'Hare.
Okay, now we got.
I thought he might stop at 3 and start going face.
we gotta let it go, right? And then Krim is back to try to mill us the honest way. Okay, here dies. 4th ping. You got 2 more pings.
Both pings at Phil.
Interesting.
He's going for the simultaneous
Hey,
kill.
Marsh flats. That's good to good.
I
to,
pass.
oh, look at this. 2
Okay.
lands gone, and I lose 2. Yeah.
All right, untap. So Phil, how many cards you have in library?
Probably like 6. 6. Yeah.
So O'Hare, this is my 4th time or 3rd time casting it. 4th, right? So it costs 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
Oh, now you're gonna kill me. Oh, don't you want to
How do
mill,
I-
Phil? You're not gonna be able to deal 31 damage.
I know, right? That's the problem.
So
think
you
we
need
just-
me.
You don't really
Pick
got to
me.
deal 31, though. You just got to live like 5 turns, right?
I gotta live
Exactly.
5 turns with a maze of it. Okay, that's
That's why
it.
you
I'm
mill.
done.
Oh no!
I passed the turn.
Okay, so in my upkeep, I will complete the dungeon,
He's gonna hit
going
a creature
into the
that you could have milled.
throne of
Watch.
the dead
Mhm.
3 or whatever this is in English. Look at the top 10 cards of your library. Put a creature card onto the battlefield
deck.
with 3+1/+1
Mhm.
counters on it. It has hexproof until, let's just look at my entire deck.
Well, that's what
I
Phil's
am going to
got.
get the Archangel of Thune. So flying lifelink, whenever you gain life, put a counter on each creature you control.
Sure.
Gonna shuffle my deck. I'm going to draw. For,
That is enough to turn on the
Mhm.
Heliod with
Wait, that's enough to turn on Heliod?
Carrick. If he plays
It
Carrick,
is.
it's enough, yeah.
I'm going to play a Plains and play Carrick for 7 and pay 2 once. And I will, swing in at Krim. Oh, the Archangel has counters. Yeah, 3 counters.
So did they all have lifelink?
Only if I pay for it.
Heliod can't give it to himself, yeah. It's other
Richard.
creature.
I can tell you right now.
No, you're gonna kill me with him.
I can't. This only it's whoever loses life. It's whoever. So as long as you don't do anything, you're fine.
No,
that
no,
shocks
no,
yourself.
no.
It's so
Oh,
risky.
how are you
That-
gonna
that
deal
would be
30
insane.
damage?
I take my chances going against Phil
Okay,
and the burn
okay.
deck over there.
Okay, I die.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, then
then
I'll
there were
pass.
2.
Quick library
so-
check. 4 cards. We know all of them if we.
I
Been
could have
aware.
totally
I
gone.
don't
So
think Phil can
Thespian
win this
Stage
game.
becomes a copy of Urza's Tower now, okay?
Mhm.
So it's no longer a Gone Gate, it's an Urza's Tower. Yeah? Untap. I drew a boom pile. I don't think we're going to do that.
Does this game come down to no one being able to kill each other and you just end up...
Well, because someone built all our gas. I don't know who did that. All right. It's time, boys, for the best card ever.
18 mana
Again recovery. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand.
That's a tutor.
It's a tutor. Bracket
Game
3.
changer.
That should put Phil to the test, right? Yup. There it is. That's
Exponential
a lot of mana
growth.
left.
Exponential growth, pumping O'Hare Axonal to 64.
I will Swords to Plowshare. I mean, you could have Tamios, whatever. I mean, there's
could have
enough
protection,
stuff
yeah.
Defend the
Oh,
rider.
there it is.
Still,
Oh!
yeah. Oh,
Target
there
permanent
it
you
is.
control gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn.
yeah.
Rich-
Well, that seems very
that resolve?
GG-ish.
Look at that resolve.
I
I smacked you for 64.
What a
I
game.
did actually.
I can also
find the
flash
flawless
back that
maneuver.
thing too.
Well, I knew you had
Kill it.
protection.
Okay, so I'm gonna flawless maneuver
Wait, what does
and
that
put a
do?
counter
Okay.
on this.
That's not going to do enough, is it? With
We'll lock
64
with
power.
both. That's 9 life gain.
This is 64. So you take 54. And how
I
much?
still die.
It's still GG.
Ah,
Wow.
damn.
Wow.
So close.
That was quite a wild game of Commander. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and we'll be back next week with another one. So until then, be good, and this is a crew signing out.